Yo, what's up? Gotta start this deck profile off saying this is just Joshua Schmidt's list without Prosperity. His channel is linked in the description below, go check him out. I felt like I should upload something, and there were a couple people in the Discord saying, hey, that's a cool deck, so why not show off how to scythe in style? To start things off, play 3 Geek Boy. This searches the field spell, summonable off E-Tele. 3 Fire, this searches monsters. 1 Agent, this recycles your resources. You can put the trap back in your deck and then reset it off of this guy. Doombroker, this card sets an Omni-Negate trap from your deck. It also has a wacky effect when it inflicts battle damage that you can spin a face-up monster your opponent controls into the deck. 3 Diviner, this is probably my favorite card in the game. You use it to get extenders, it's your way into Hulk or Barone. You can even revive it during your opponent's turn to send Entis to pop your scythe if you didn't have another way to do that, and yes, that came up more than once. 2 Benten, come on Konami, let's get it to 3. Prep for Benten, or Souls, you know. 2 Illusion of Chaos and 1 Magician's Souls. The second one isn't mandatory, and this is a 41 card deck. I sided the second one out pretty much every game. 1 Jet and 1 Scythe. This is your main win condition. For the hand traps, it is 3 Nib, 3 Ash, 1 Ghost Ogre, and 3 Droll and Lockbird. I wasn't sure on these, but in a way it makes sense. This is a 2-card combo deck similar to Drytron. If you look at Drytron lists, like almost all of them play no hand traps at all. It's just Talents and Droplet. This is taking a different approach where you play a couple hand traps, but they are turn enders, like Nib and like Droll. And it felt strong. I just wish that I had played something like Gamma or Imperm as well. 4 of the field spell. This is Rhoda on activation and doubles as a non-once per turn ritual spell. 3 E-Tele, and then 1 Duster for mine and Called By. And then the last card in the deck is Intervention. Set this off of Doombroker. It's an Omni-Negate that then reborns to give you follow-up. The extra deck is Linkaribo. 1 Lingaribo. I feel like this could be something else. It didn't come up. I didn't play against Eldritch or anything though. 1 Hita and 1 Dark. These come up every game. 1 Hulk. 1 Cross Sheep. I summoned this once to no avail. The idea is you summon Scythe to its zone while Doombroker is in the other zone, and you draw 2, discard 2. They're like Ash, Nib, ideally. It feels win more to me. I want to try out IP and Heat Soul instead of Lingaribo because I feel like there's been some games where something gets impermed and like all I can do is just draw a card and like maybe it'll be Benten that I can continue to pop off somehow. 1 Dagda, 1 Selene and access code, 2 Arclights. I feel like you should play 2. It comes up. There is a combo where you can end on Arclight. Plus, it's just good to have the second one for follow-up. Wonder Magician to pop your Scythe. Keep in mind that this is a spellcaster that you can reborn off Selene to go into access. 1 Black Rose. I did actually summon this. Shockingly, I still lost that game. Baronne de Fleur. I think this is mandatory in the deck. You could try playing like Chang Ying for a budget option, but I don't know, this card is just too good. Finally, 1 Entis. For the side deck, it's 3 Token Collector, 3 Cosmic, 3 Dark Ruler, 3 There Can Only Be 1, 3 D-Barrier. I never saw Token Collector. Cosmic and Dark Ruler were good. I never brought in Teekboo, and I never saw D-Barrier when I wanted to. My matchups were Branded Weather Painters, Swordsoul, Brave Punk, and Brave Punk Zombies. I was 3-0 until the last round where game 1 I lose the die roll. I droll him after Enchantress and then he has Griffin anyway. Game 2 I bricked. Hand was like Ghost Ogre, Intervention, Jet, Benten, and like Ash or something. He bricked as well and the game went to like turn 4. I tried making a dark and crashing it into a Ballard Rock to get souls to like draw a card, and if it's a ritual I can play. But he had droll in hand anyway, so yeah, it was never going to be a win. Overall, though, I'd say it's a fun deck. It works just fine without Prosperity if you don't want to spend that kind of money. I've played the deck with Prosperity, and I was usually adding either Benten or I was adding a Ash to my opponent's grave. This deck doesn't necessarily lose to 1 Ash, and you don't need to open specifically Benten to access your win con. Plus, if you're simply good enough at the game, you'll just open the card you want Prosperity to hit. There's no need to dig for Dimensional Barrier after your combo if you're just built different. Budget players got to keep that in mind. Anyways, that is the deck. Thanks for watching.